What's good, everybody? It's the Clown with Cab show. We got the Super Bowl, baby. One of the best times of the year. I love it. I'm sad that my teams didn't end up making it. Obviously, the New Orleans Saints was my overall pick. Has been the past couple years, but we got a star-studded lineup. Kansas City Chiefs versus the 49ers. Obviously, the Chiefs are favored by 1.5. To me, I'm going to kind of go over the prop bets for the Super Bowl. There's just so many things you can bet on the Super Bowl. And first, basically, Kansas City's favorite by 1.5. So Kansas City, essentially, they had to win by 2 points or more for you to win the bet. So if you're putting money down on Kansas City on the point spread, now the money line's really different. So I'm going to explain something to you guys. So for instance, like I said, there's so many things to bet on the Super Bowl. For instance, heads or tails for the coin toss. This is a 50-50. But historically, from Super Bowl, since they recorded it back, I want to say the past like 48 or 49 Super Bowls, they have recorded which has came up more on the coin toss, heads or tails, and it's actually been tails. Tails has came up 2 more times than heads. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy to me, but there's also things to bet on the Super Bowl, and you don't even have to bet on the teams. For instance, which commercial is going to air first after the coin toss? So you have Bud Light plus 15. What's that mean? So if I put down $100 that Bud Light's going to be the commercial after the coin toss plus 15, and I put down 100 on that, I'm going to win $1,500 back. The plus means you're underdogs. That means it's unlikely. So if I'm like, heck yeah, Bud Light's going to be the commercial, no doubt. I'm going to put $100 to win $1,500 for sure, but it's unlikely it's going to be the first commercial. Same thing with Budweiser, plus 15. I put down $100 that it's going to be the first commercial. I'm going to win back $1,500. I mean, that's a pretty good investment, right? But for me, overall, I think, what about Coca-Cola? We know Coca-Cola is going to be in there at some point during the Super Bowl commercials. Is it going to be right after the coin toss? That's the question. Coca-Cola is plus 19 right now. These are all according to Vegas odds last night at midnight. It might have switched here and there, but plus 19. I put down $100 that, hey, the first commercial is going to be Coca-Cola after the coin toss, no doubt. $100 to win $1,900. That's pretty good odds, right? M&M's plus 24. So if I put down $100, I'm winning $2,400 back. The M&M's are going to be the first commercial. I wouldn't really do it because that's unlikely. Same with Kia. I don't think that's a possibility. If I had to bet on this exact moment, I would go Coca-Cola because we know Coca-Cola is going to show up, but we also know Bud Light and Budweiser as well. So one of those 3, I would say, put down $100 down. You're at least winning $1,500 back. That's a great investment. Now here's some other interesting, cool things about the Super Bowl. Gatorade shower. Which Gatorade is going to be poured on the coach after they win the Super Bowl? What color? Purple, red, lime green, or yellow. Plus 2.3. So if you say, well, it's going to be lime green or yellow, one of those colors, plus 2.3, I put down $100 down. I'm going to win $230 back. That's a great, right? And I said, you know what? I think it's going to be orange. Orange is at plus 3.7. So I put down $100 down. I'm winning $370 back. To me, it's really a coin flip with what color? Purple plus 1.35. So you have to put $135 down to win that back. So you really don't get as good of investment if you're betting on the negatives, because the negatives are favorite. You're not underdogs. You're not getting, these are prop bets. There's so many prop bets. We actually have prop bets for, will Pitbull make an appearance in the halftime show this year? I mean, really, Pitbull? It's actually, a lot of people are saying yes. They're saying yes, Pitbull will make an appearance during the halftime show. Negative 4.8. So I had to put more money up that Pitbull's going to make an appearance at the halftime show. I don't think that's going to be. Why Pitbull? I mean, seriously. I mean, it's crazy. Will Lopez and Shakira kiss during the halftime show? A lot of people are saying no, minus 20. Which is unlikely, which a lot of people are saying no, they won't kiss. Now, if they do kiss, plus 8. So $100 down to win $800, but it's really unlikely. So to win 20, minus 20. So if you have to put $200 down. You get where I'm going. So the pluses are favorite, minuses are minuses are favorite, pluses are underdogs. That's where it goes. The favorite and odds are according to Vegas. I mean, it's crazy. There's just so many aspects. Number and songs performed in Spanish. I mean, who would have thought that? Okay, over 3 or under 3. A lot of people are saying are over -3. So I have to put $300 down to win 100 for saying yes, there will be. Over 3 recorded in Spanish. I mean, yes, that's a good bet for sure. Over 2 or under. You know, it's to be Spanish, like, really? Well, now, this is a funny one. Will either singer have a wardrobe malfunction during the halftime show? Will they? A lot of people are saying no, -20. Some people are saying yes, +8. A wardrobe malfunction. Now, let's date back to Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. I was actually watching that live when Justin Timberlake ripped off Janet Jackson's dress and her boob popped out. You know, this was on live TV. And to this day, this is why live TV delays 5 to 10 seconds from actually live time, because of what Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake did. That's a little fun fact for people out there with Super Bowl, with TV knowledge out there. It's crazy to me. But let's get into the game. Those are some of the prop bets of what you can bet. You don't even have to bet on the game, like the actual who's going to win. You can bet, like I said, heads or tails on the coin toss, which commercial. It's crazy. But let's get to the game. Let's get to the money line. The money line is the most where people are going to put their bets on, not the point spread. A lot of people do the point spread. So, for instance, Kansas City's favorite by 1.5. So if you're betting on the point spread here and you're saying I'm picking Kansas City, which a guy did actually in Vegas, he put down $550,000 that the Kansas City Chiefs will win the Super Bowl by one. At the time, he said by 1. So Kansas City, for him to win that bet, they have to win by 2 or more points. Now, say if Kansas City wins by 1 against the 49ers, and that guy put down $550,000, true story, he's losing all that money. That money's gone. That is straight gone. Out of his pocket. Now, if he does win, say Kansas City wins by 2 or more, he wins $500,000. So he's not getting quite the money he put up, but he's still getting $500,000 if he wins that bet. But so say if you go San Francisco here, San Francisco money line, you're winning a lot of money. To me, and I know I said in the past, I bet against the 49ers many times in the past. I was wrong. I was right on one of the times when they played Seattle the first time. But to me, I'm going with San Francisco here. And let me, San Francisco's +1 right now. So if I did the money line right now, I'd win what I put up back. What I put back. So if I put $500,000, I'm going to win $500,000 back. If I put $100 down, I'm going to win $100 back. That's what your odds. You're getting your money, but you're doubling your money essentially if you put the money on San Francisco. And why am I putting money on San Francisco? Strictly because their defense is the best in the NFL. And their defensive line is insane to me. Joey Bosa, to me, those boys, their front seven, their linebacking core. Obviously, Richard Sherman at cornerback. He's been in the Super Bowl multiple times. He's a champion. To me, the 49ers, what are they best at? They are best at putting pressure on the quarterback. And to me, yes, Patrick Mahomes is a great talent. And I've heard people in the past say, Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. Let's pump our brakes here. He's definitely is talented. He definitely has a lot of upside of his future, win or lose the Super Bowl today. But to me, overall, we can't just say he's the GOAT. He does crazy stuff on the field, no doubt. But he's definitely going to be tested. And to me, if he wins this, yes, he's a great player. But he's not the greatest of all time. Come on, guys. Really? We're going to say he's better than Tom Brady, 6-time Super Bowl champ? You know? I mean, come on now. Let's not really. I mean, let's chill out on that for right now. It's definitely a talent we haven't seen in a very, very long time. And I know we compare Lamar Jackson to Mike Vick as, you know, we like to jump on the bandwagons a lot in our society today. You remember when Jeremy Lin blew up? Everyone was on the Jeremy Lin train. Or you remember when Ronda Rousey was up and coming in the UFC and they were like, bro, she could beat Floyd Mayweather. You guys remember that? Where's Ronda Rousey now? She's out of the UFC, bro, but she's doing her thing. She's in the WWE. She's doing her thing, but it's just funny how we jump to conclusions right away, and that's kind of how I feel about Patrick Mahomes right now. Now, I'm not taking any away from Patrick Mahomes. He's a great player, great talent, but he will be tested, and I do think the 49ers and their defense can put pressure, and that's the way they're going to win. If they don't put pressure on Patrick Mahomes, you bet Kansas City's going to win the Super Bowl today. That's what it comes down to. If they don't get pressure on Patrick Mahomes, they're going to lose the Super Bowl. So for me, another thing, the over-under in points, 55. This is according to Vegas. So you say, you know what? I'm going with the over. A lot of people are going over 55 points. It makes sense. Both teams have a high-powered offense. Kansas City probably the best offense in the NFL, no doubt. We saw what they did against the Houston Texans. To me, it's crazy. They can really score at any moment. But the under is minus. So a lot of people are going with the under, which is surprising to me right now. I don't think that's really accurate. I don't know what Vegas is thinking. To me, I think if you go on the over, I think a lot more people are tending to say, hey, this is a defensive matchup. I think it could be low scoring. But overall, I do think, like I said, the over-under is really hard, no matter what games you're betting. To me, it's crazy. I know the national championship game, Clemson, LSU, the line switches during the game. You can make live bets. This is another interesting thing. I haven't actually done live bets. I know people that do live bets. It's crazy to me. The live bets are insane. But, first coach mentioned after kickoff. Andy Reid minus 1.5. So you got to put down $150 to win $100 back because he's favored to do that. Kyle Shanahan, the 49ers head coach, to name him right after kickoff, is plus 1.5. So you put down $100 down, you're winning $110 back. Just a little bit, a little bit favorite. Or a little bit underdogs that way, but you're getting more for your money back in that situation. But to me, it's definitely Andy Reid has a lot of pressure on him. He's been in the league for years, and I do not believe he's won a Super Bowl yet. To me, it's just like, man, he's been in the league for years. First score, 49ers or the Chiefs TD, both plus. 49ers TD plus 2.1. So $100, you're winning $210. Same thing with the Chiefs, plus 1.9. You put down $100 down, you're winning $190 back. To me, it's pretty good odds of that thing. I said, you know what? I went out on a limb and said, you know what? I said the first score is going to be a Kansas City Chiefs field goal. And a lot of people say, well, Kansas City scores touchdowns. They don't kick a lot of field goals, but this is the Super Bowl. I'm going to say, you know what? Kansas City's going to come out here and score a field goal for, maybe it does have to be first drive, just first score of the game of the Super Bowl. They're plus 3. So I put down $100 down. I win $300 back. That the Kansas City Chiefs will kick a field goal, and that'll be the first score of the game. It's a field goal. To me, it's really crazy. Now, this is where the odds get insane. So 49ers and the Chiefs both have the same odds. Any other besides a touchdown, which would have to be a safety. To me, if it's safety, you're getting plus 37. So if you put down $1,000 down, you're winning $37,000. Same thing. If you put down $1 million, that you're going to say a safety is going to be the first score of the game. This brings me to a point. I believe it was back when Seattle played Denver. It was Denver's first year with Peyton, and I actually think Peyton, it went over his head, and I think he took a safety. If I don't recall right, maybe it was a touchdown, but I believe it was a safety. You would have won a lot of money. So if I put down $100 that it's going to be a safety, the first score, I'm winning $3,700. That's a pretty good heyday, but I doubt that it's going to be a safety overall. But to me, first, and we have the first penalty. So to me, there's just so much that are betting on this. First penalty, I said, you know what? First penalty is going to be a holding. So plus 1.5. So I put down $100 down. I'm winning $150 back. To me, false start, kind of the same. Personal foul, 5.75 to me, so $100 to win $570. So you're getting pretty good odds to your money. No penalty in the game, plus 100. That's unlikely. I would not bet on that. I guarantee. I know life isn't guaranteed. There's no guarantees, but I would kind of guarantee that there will be a penalty during this game. I just really feel it. Whether it's holding, pass interference, personal foul, there's gonna be some type of flag. To me, it's just crazy, but all in all, it's just I love the Super Bowl. I love. Okay, we also have another one, Super Bowl MVP. A lot of people are going to go Patrick Mahomes. You're getting even money on that. Say Jimmy Garoppolo plus 2.5. So $100 to win 250. You're getting pretty good odds there. Tyreek Hill plus 20. You're gonna say, Tyreek Hill's gonna ball out and win MVP. Plus 20. $100. You put down $100 down. Or you put down $1,000 down. You're winning 20 bands. 20,000. You get where I'm going there. To me, it's crazy. To me, I believe if you put $1,000 down, it might be 20 grand actually. So $100 to win 20,000. I might be wrong on that. I think it's 100 to win 200. Correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you. But Joey Bosa plus 15. I say, you know what? Joey Bosa is going to win MVP. Yeah. So Tyreek Hill plus 20. I put down $100 to win 200. To win 2,000. Excuse me. So if I put down 1,000, I'm winning 20,000. So for Joey Bosa plus 15. I say, you know what? Joey Bosa, the defensive end for the 49ers, is going to win MVP. I put down $100 down. I'm winning $1,500 back. Plus 15. So to me, it's just like, wow. So if I did put down $1,000 down at Joey Bosa, he's going to win 15,000. But it's unlikely that a defensive end, and like I said, these are all according to Vegas. Vegas is making money. They're not losing money here, okay? Vegas is printing money every day. Every day. Money never sleeps in Vegas. To me, Richard Sherman plus 35. Same thing. $100 to win $3,500. $1,000 to win $35,000. That Richard Sherman's going to be MVP of the Super Bowl. To me, Vegas is saying, hey, look, it's not going to happen. The fullback for the 49ers is plus 200. That's crazy to me. That's insane odds. Who will win this? So whoever wins the Super Bowl, who will the Super Bowl MVP thank first? So we're going to say God plus 2.5. $100 to win 250. Say he's going to thank his coach plus 5. So 100 to win 500 plus family. 6.5. 100 to win 650. To me, it's crazy. Thank the owner plus 14. 100 to win 1,400. To me, that's insane to just think. To think, hey, all right, who's he gonna thank first? I would really go God first plus 2. Plus 2.5, so 100 to win 250. To me, I think that's a good bet. But like I said, it's a Super Bowl. There's so many bets out there that you guys can make, literally on your phones, on your apps. We're seeing live betting now in different states that are more access to that. I think it's great. Obviously the casinos are making millions and millions and millions of dollars off this. But like I said, I have another little bet here. Demi Lovato's hair color during the national anthem will be black, -3. So put down 300 to win 100. Be blonde, +3. So 100 to win 300. To me, it's crazy. We know she's been, in and out of rehab, battling drug addiction. That's another story, but she's doing her thing with the national anthem. Get it, girl. Do your thing. But overall, dealing with the football game, I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers. I got to. To me, defense wins championships, and they're the closest thing to the defense that we've seen back in 2013. The Ravens and Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, those type of guys. They fly around to the ball, they make plays, and they put pressure on the quarterback. And I think it's going to be too much for the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Kansas City Chiefs' weakness is their defense. I know we've seen them play great, but to me, I think Kittle, those boys on the San Francisco, Jimmy G, I want to see him get a ring, dude. I know he has two with the Patriots, but I'm saying as a starting quarterback. I believe Patrick Mahomes in the future will get a ring, just not today, but in the future, baby. It's the Super Bowl, baby. I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers, baby. Let's go. It's the Clown with Cab Show.